Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Libra, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Libra, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be doing your reading today with two decks. One is the Wild Unknown Alchemy Oracle deck for the overall energy, and I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Abyss for your tarot reading today. So cards have been pre-shuffled. For Libra, please, Spirit. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What messages do you have for Libra? Thank you. Wow, this is beautiful. I don't know how to read all of the Roman numerals. I'm thinking L means 100, but I just don't know. So it's LXIII. So maybe 113. I don't know. But the word is synchronicity, and that's what matters. This is beautiful, beautiful. I love talking about synchronicities. If you haven't, I've posted two special readings on my channel so far. They're called Honey Drop Stories in the playlist that I have, where I talk about synchronicity and synchronicities that have personally happened to me. I love talking about synchronicities because it's just such a beautiful wedding between one's experience and this communication from the divine, that you're just in the right place at the right time to experience something that is in absolute and total alignment with what your consciousness is perceiving, what is happening in the material world, and what is going on spiritually. And it's just this absolute spectacular marriage of all of those things. And so there could be something, Libra, that is happening for you right now that is so synchronous, that is almost, it almost defies your logic. And you know, Libra's like things to make sense, but it's almost like it makes so much sense that it doesn't make sense. That's what synchronicity is. It's like, it's so perfect that you almost sometimes want to find flaw in it. And the reason I say that is because in the middle of this kind of Ouroboros, or the snakes eating themselves, right, this cycle, is this kind of diamond or gem of some sort. And when we think gems, we think of quality and flawlessness. And so that's why I kind of wanted to bring up that specific word, that synchronicity is flawless, and yet our human brain might want to find something that's contrary to it. Find something that, you know, as a Libra, you might want to find something that counters it. Even if it's something good, you're just like, but it doesn't make sense why it would be so perfect. And people experience synchronicity in all different ways, through messages. You know, you're thinking of somebody and then they call you, numbers, symbols, just this beautiful circumstances coalescing in this one perfect moment. So I would love to hear if you're experiencing a lot of synchronicities at this time. You know, the thing about this kind of age that we're in right now, there's a lot of people kind of coming online, a lot of light workers being activated in the world. What does that mean? It just means that people are finding their spiritual purpose and sharing their gifts, sharing their knowledge, sharing their intuition with the world, even if it's just their little corner of the world, it's their little pocket of the world, and thereby raising the vibration of their surroundings, right? And you could be experiencing that right now and finding it a little almost disconcerting. Maybe because you can't see where it all fits into the bigger picture. You could be asking Spirit, the universe, those questions right now. Like, why is all of this amazing stuff happening to me? Why does it matter? Why does it matter that I'm seeing repeating numbers? Why does it matter that I keep, seeing my name everywhere? Why does that matter? Why does any of it matter? These are really big questions. I feel like, Libra, like the last reading I did for you, I felt like you were asking these similar questions. That's good though. It's good to ask questions. It's good to keep our minds activated, keep ourselves on our toes, or else we just fall into this place of complacency and boredom, right? So I'm going to pull 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. There is no particular spread that I'm using. I'm just wanting to get the message that is pertinent to you right now in this moment. Okay, an extra card came out, so 7 cards. The extra card is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands, you can see here, she's in what looks like a space of meditation, quietness, quietude, right? Trying to channel, harness some messages, perhaps through the smoke, through the embers, through the fire. Queen of Wands is typically somebody who is very confident, really knows their worth, their value, their attractiveness, their magnetism, their power. Very, very solar plexus oriented, right? Their solar plexus is kind of our stomach area where we experience our gut feeling, our intuition. It's funny, I have this random card that a friend gave me. I order crystals from this friend at Live True Healing, and every once in a while she'll put some kind of card in the package, and for some reason when I said solar plexus, I saw this yellow on my desk, and so Spirit wants me to show this to you. Kangaroo gratitude, be grateful for all you are blessed with. So that could be, kangaroo could be relevant to somebody out there. Or the Joey, right? The baby's name is a Joey, right? So your name could be Joey or Joseph. You could be dealing with a Joey, Joe, Joseph. You could be Australian, which is what I, associate with kangaroos. You could be making leaps and bounds or wanting to. This card did come for you in the reverse. So there's a sense here maybe that you're not feeling as confident as you would like to, as you normally do. Maybe you're finding yourself kind of squirreling yourself away in a place of safety, sanctuary, not wanting to take too many risks, and that's fine unless it's not fine, right? If you are really itching to kind of get out into the world and maybe you're finding yourself a little scared, tentative, hesitant, maybe you're looking to Spirit for some signs and synchronicities that can point you in the right direction. Let's see what the cards have to say. Right off the bat, The first two cards are very synchronous because they're 5 and 5. We start with the 5 of Swords, clarified by the 5 of Cups. So you may be seeing 5-5 as a synchronicity. I really, really don't like 5s. Just, it's a personal thing. Some people love 5s. I can't stand them. And I especially can't stand them in tarot because they're all about transition. 5s are all about the in-between. I hate being in the in-between, right? I just want to leap. I just want to, like, just not be stuck, and not be stuck mentally, not be stuck mentally with the Swords, not be stuck emotionally with the Cups. The 5 of Swords in this particular depiction is pretty brutal. We can see here this young kid who has a pincushion of the swords beside him, and inside the mason jar is a beautiful butterfly. So this card can often, in the tarot, it's often known as the card of winning at all costs. So it suggests high competition, comparison, the sense that we have to one-up ourselves over others. It's not a very nice energy, but it's something that we've all probably dealt with at one time or another. Either somebody trying to compete with you, or you trying to compete with others. And always being at a choice point of playing fair or playing dirty. Life is life, right? And Spirit knows. Spirit knows where your heart is at all times. Spirit knows your behavior, but you have free will. And sometimes we just need to play dirty in order to survive. But if we don't need to play dirty and we still play dirty, then you have to ask yourself, why? Why do you feel like you have to do that? Libras are very well versed in karmic balance, karma, right? That's what Libra is all about, especially in the tarot. It's all about understanding the delicate line between light and dark. And this card can kind of represent that energy, but it is in the reverse. You're not wanting to play any mind games with people. You just want to kind of, it's just like, I'm just trying to live like my life in the best and most humble way that I know how. But 5 of Cups, to clarify this energy, I'm not playing those mind games, but here I am feeling bereft. I'm left to my own sadness, depression, feeling forlorn, feeling like I don't have a lot of choices. There could have been a situation that felt really unfair to you. And like you got the short end of the stick. I just heard somebody say that. I got the short end of the stick. What am I left with? And Spirit wants to say, well, Libra, it's all about a change in perspectives, because while there may be these 3 cups spilled, there's still 2 cups standing. There's still 2 cups remaining. And in the tarot, the 2 of Cups talks about divine union, divine partnership, friendship, love, the connection between you and your higher self. And that's precisely what needs to happen when we're faced with a challenge like this, a person like this, or perhaps our own proclivity to be like this, right? Saints and sinners, right? And Spirit just said saints and sinners. We're not always good. Even if we want to try to be good 99% of the time, there's going to be that 1% where we're just like gossipy or ruthless or egotistical, shrewd, rude, careless, ignorant, We're all those things. We try not to be. Or we try to be. Depends on who you are. But Spirit is kind of saying it's precisely when we're in this energy, it's important for us to channel our higher selves, the highest version of who we know how to be, right? We're touching our soul space. Thank you, Spirit. Touching our soul space, consulting with our higher aspect. Thank you, Spirit. Vibration, it's all about vibration. Making sure that we're in line with what we're trying to bring into our lives, right? Because if we maintain energy like this, it's just going to bounce right back to us. Can I get a clarifier for the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups? 2 cards came out. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. 2 major arcana. Temperance and the Devil. Sagittarius and Capricorn energies here. Devil hasn't shown up in a long time. Trapped and bound. Temperance brings in the Archangel, kind of tempering, alchemizing, turning base metals into gold, turning pain into power, right? This is almost like the devil and the angel on your shoulder. Perhaps you were faced with a person or an energy like this and you had to decide, am I going to decimate them or am I going to teach? You have the ability, Libra, to do either one. And you had to make a choice. Ooh, this is dicey. This feels really dicey right now. Feels dicey to me. It's tough. It's tough to take the high road because the high road takes time. Temperance is all about patience. I'm hearing, I don't know why, I'm hearing the George Harrison song, I Got My Mind Set on You. But it's going to take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's going to take patience and time to do it right, child. Yeah, that song, you might like the Beatles or George Harrison. You might like that song, take it as it resonates. So I see you having had to decide between the devil and the angel. That's so, wow, that's really powerful. That's really powerful. 3 of Pentacles out next in the reverse. Thinking like you didn't have any choices, that you didn't have anything to hold on to. 3 of Pentacles can talk about consorting with Spirit, asking Spirit to be that helping hand, right? Throw me a line. And feeling like, again, I wanted to say bereft, like feeling like there was no lifeline. Right? Why? I'm going to ask why. Did you ask Spirit for help? That's my question. Damn. 3 of Swords. I'm seeing for some people that you had to let go of somebody. Right? You had to, there's the bird, the kind of shadow of the bird and the bird in the hand being let go. 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak. Let me tell you, so far you got 5-5, now you got 3-3. Synchronicities. I asked why you didn't feel like you had a lifeline, and there's something here that was causing you a lot of grief or sadness. And it's something that you had to let go of. You know that expression, let somebody go, and if they come back, they were meant for you, and if they don't, they weren't meant for you, whatever that expression is. It's like giving somebody their freedom so that they have the freedom to return. So I kind of feel that this energy is you had to let someone or something go. It might not necessarily have returned yet. Page of Cups after that. Page of Cups is an offering of love or apology. All right, it's like he's looking at, this young character is looking at a map, pointing to something on the map. You see how jostled this boat must be with the waves just crashing in the background. This is a very tumultuous energy. If you owe someone an apology, or someone owes you an apology, it was really, it cut very deeply, whatever this hurt was. I don't know that this apology has been given yet. I don't feel that it has. As for clarifier, thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Okay. There was an effort. We went for, this is a beautiful deck because here the two, let me see, the court cards all connect, see? So we went from the page to the knight, which shows progression. So somebody tried. If not apologize, try to reach out with some kind of authentic gesture of love or friendship. There was an attempt made for sure. But it's almost like this, right? I see this knight. The knight is pulling on the cord, kind of like this. But you got this card in reverse. So, this is just a scenario. If somebody tried to reach out, apologize, make amends with you, you could have denied it. You could have not held on to that rope. Maybe somebody did drop you a line and you just rejected it. Or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Knight of Cups represents authentic communication in the area of emotions. I'm feeling like, I don't know if there's like a hair on my face, but it's like bothering me to the point where I have to talk about it now. There's something like here. I don't know, did somebody try to kiss you? Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a parent, a child. I don't know. I feel like I have to focus on it. And it would explain this energy that we started out with. Sometimes by denying someone their access to us, we hurt them, right? But where does it leave you? It leaves you in this energy. There's no like winners. You know what? And I don't know what the situation is. Maybe they really, really deserved it. But again, with the page and the knight, here's when cards come in succession, that's also a synchronicity. It doesn't happen as often as you think, right? Like there's 78 cards in a deck. More in this deck because there's multiple depictions. So to get like a number synchronicity or court card synchronicity, it's rare. It doesn't happen all the time. There's a lot happening here that talk about the timing of things. And here we're closing out with the High Priestess, Major Arcana, representing Pisces. So so far you have Pisces. Capricorn is the devil, Sagittarius is Temperance. Could be dealing with any of those signs or have prominent placements in your chart with those signs. High Priestess sits at the veil between worlds. She's psychic and all-knowing and says nothing. She's mute. But she can read a room. Very intuitive. Very subconscious. Unconscious. And she can step easily between those two worlds, the material and the spiritual. And this could be what you're stepping into at this time, right? This situation, I don't know when this situation occurred. Could be a recent past, could be 30 years ago. I don't know. But you're channeling your divine gifts to try and make sense of everything. Because here we have the Knight of Wands clarifying the High Priestess. The Knight of Wands can talk about somebody who is impulsive and flying by the seat of our pants, really wanting to come in with authenticity, but kind of leaving in the same breath, right? Just very, very sporadic, spontaneous, not really reliable. It's the least reliable of all the knights, but you got this card in reverse, which kind of tells me that you're looking for something that you can count on. You're looking for energies that sit right with you. I have a closing card, and then we're going to read from the book. Wow, that was very, very, very chaotic. Too many popped out. I'm going to try again. I think 10 cards popped out. I'm not taking 10. Thank you, Spirit. 4 of Swords. In this place of recuperation after heartbreak, right? Again, here's another synchronicity. The 3 to the 4 of Swords. Rest, recuperation, recovery. Taking the time out to try and understand where we fit into the bigger picture of things. So I'm going to read from the book, Synchronicity. Right here. Source, destiny, the miraculous message. The Unus Mundus is the presiding deity of alchemy. It arrives to remind us that we are not alone in our queries or our journey. What are we here to do? Didn't I say that? What pulls us forward? Unanswerable questions are timeless fuel for the flames of transformation. Mystics before us have uttered the same questions while tinkering in their laboratory. Do not underestimate the brave act of your attention to the details of your daily life, to the ecology of our world. What you notice matters. You matter. When this card arrives, sacred messages abound. Everything is a living symbol, a synchronicity. Its guidance is sent directly from the alchemists who have come before you to encourage you along the way. See the deeper meaning of what is in front of you. In this very moment, the new eye opens. And remember, this is the card you got, the very first card of the reading. The new eye is opening. It's almost like Spirit is saying, allow it to open. So that's your reading, Libra. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Libra.